Yeah, I guess they gotta get their family home. Well, it's 7 a.m. I'm here in San Vicente, and it's pouring. So I don't know. It's either going to be a late start or a no start. We'll see what the day shakes out. We'll get back to you. That's how things are shaking out first thing in the morning here. So this morning I'm going to head off to Florencia, Colombia. It's a couple-hour drive, I think. Depends on the road conditions. It was pouring rain this morning, and so hopefully things are better now. It has since stopped, but it'll be moist. That might be good. Might take the dust down. Hopefully it's not too slick. I'll see how it is and how it is to get there. I'm on my own because it looks like Simon has decided he'd prefer to stay camping and do a little more wilderness activities. And I don't have camping, so, every man's got to follow their own path. It was great traveling with him. I met him in Costa Rica. He's camera shy, so he's never been really a big part of the call to ride video presentation. He just preferred to keep to himself. So, I got to honor that. He's in a few things here and there, but he's been a great guy to ride with. Easy conversation, great sense of humor. He's a fun guy. I hope our paths cross again. He's a hell of a guy. Anyways, I'm gonna start heading towards the Ecuador border. So I'll be there within 2 or 3 days. Depends on the road conditions, depends on the weather. Forecast is for a lot of rain, so I just want to get going while it's not raining. Maybe I can squeeze in some lengths without getting totally saturated, Anyways, so let's get out there and we'll have some fun. Well, we got to do a 3-point, maybe 4-point turn to get out of here. First, we got to take the brake off from the... When I do the oil change, I lock the front brake up so that the bike doesn't roll away. Drive through the front lobby. Nice and calm, slick on the feet, so I just take my time. Get through the front door. Make sure these guys are out of the way because they're exactly where I want to go. I guess I could go over there and do a loop. And away we go. We're heading out of San Vicente, and we are heading towards Florencia. Route 65 out of San Vicente towards Florencia. And that's going to lead me, of course, towards, I have to go over a mountain range, and then I'll be heading towards Ecuador. You can see the cloud cover, it's pretty solid. And it opened up this morning, it was just pouring. And so now I'm hoping that, some of the drainage has happened and that maybe the heavier part of the rain is finished. I will see what happens. Hopefully that'll happen. Oh, we got a military guard here. Well, so far the road is awesome, so that means it's got to end soon. Actually, it looks like it's brand new. It is. It's a new
It's a new asphalt, and there it is. It's over. It's new asphalt, there's no paint on it, and it's been freshly laid, and it looks like we're just getting here in time to do to go into the construction zone. It almost looks like it's a highway free-for-all. Everybody's gonna go where they want to go. They all want to pass the truck, just like me. Then there's maybe too much construction material or workers here. I thought this guy was gonna do something, but he's actually just chatting that the back door is open. There it is. Now it's closed. I feel like I'm almost at one of the border crossings, you know. I can see why the old highway is going to get refurbished. Maybe this isn't going to get refurbished because it's not torn up. And if it's one of their main highways, well, that explains it. I don't really see why everybody is doing why they're zigzagging around these tiny little potholes. They're nothing compared to what they face on other roads. But I guess in their mind now they've got it that, oh my god, there's a pothole, there's a pothole. There you go. There you go. The guy in the truck says, oh, there's a big pothole, I gotta go around it. Just go slow, you're a truck anyway. Maybe I'm gonna hit one of those big holes and I'll be going, oh, I got a pinch flat. It's more like an obstacle course, you know? Got some change in elevation on these highways. I got military guys watching this bridge, guarding it. That's interesting. Debating if I should put a rain jacket on before I get too wet. We'll see how it goes here. I was kind of hoping that it's just enough rain, just a little bit, that maybe wash the mud off the jacket. Kind of stupid because every car driving by is going to turn up water and mud. It's just that it's not a heavy rain yet. But maybe I should do it before this gets too wet. Then I'm soaked. Yeah, see, like the local guy's doing it. Local guy's putting it all on. Ah, he knows. I'm gonna do the same thing, I guess. I will put it on and find a spot with some cover. Put it on. It's picking up. It's getting rainier here as we go by the minute. So yeah, even here might be a good spot. Put on the rain jacket and pants. All right, we have our rain hats and rain jacket on, and we're moving. It takes a little time to put everything on, but I guess hopefully you don't even need it, to be honest. You hope that you don't even need it, but it looks pretty solid. And it just looks like that's the way she's going to be today. A rainy day of driving. I will decide as I get to different towns how I'm feeling in terms of, you know, my wetness or road conditions. Like that. Suddenly the road just, boom, it's a big freaking hole. Florencia is my first objective for today. It's a couple hours out, so we'll just sort of see. I would imagine that a couple hours of driving in the rain gets a little wears on you after a while. Maybe Florencia will be it for the day. Who knows? Maybe the weather's going to change and all of a sudden it gets better. I can do a longer stretch, but the next stretch I think is through the mountains. This is a more flat, curvy kind of road. It's a little easier. I think the next component from Florence to what is that name of that place? The city next to the border. I got to cross over the mountain range is what I'm trying to get at, and going over the mountain range is a lot of switchbacks, so that means it's going to be dirt. I'm 100% sure. Doesn't mean I'm right. That the switchbacks are fun and they're interesting, but maybe not if they're like greased with water. I'm not sure. In which case, you know, I just maybe chill out for another day. Maybe not. I don't know. Too far ahead to plan. But for now, it's raining. Now, if it was raining and it was just like a North American or North American, we're now in South America, but if it was more like in a Canadian or an American highway, I would think, oh, it's not that bad because the road condition would just be overall 99% smooth. You wouldn't think anything of it. Oh, I'm really glad I put my rain jacket on. The rain's coming down a lot more now. And, you know, it'd be a little smoother and you would just drive it. But here, you've got these potholes and all of a sudden these drivers, they want to just swing like crazy to miss them. I understand it because there are some big holes, man. Frustrating as a person that's riding a bike beside somebody who just suddenly bolts to the left on you as you're passing them. But that's part of paying attention. Inside I'm dry. I'm warm. There's just the slightest little bit of a breeze, which could be a problem. Could mean there's water coming in somewhere. And my hands are, the knuckles and the outer exterior of my hands are getting wet and cool right now because of the amount of water and the wind. And actually some of the water peppering my forefingers are almost, that guy almost did a super spray and almost tanked me. You can feel the rain hitting my knuckles. Not my knuckles because the knuckles have got guards on them, but everything else around it does not. So the top of the forefingers, they're just getting hit like with little pellets of rain. Very stimulating. The feet are dry, I think, because they're not feeling cold. They're feeling a little cool, so they must be getting a wash down. You know, you got wind chill. Another tight bridge crossing. Like even having the mask slightly cracked open is getting my face wet. But if I leave it closed, I get fogged up. I might have to research some solutions to your lens not fogging up. I've got a few friends that will recall rain like this in Costa Rica in November. Graham, Lloyd, Robert. You guys would all remember what it's like. This is what it's like. Well, I lubed the chain this morning. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Just don't know how much of it's still going to be on, but you know what? It probably helps propel the water. It's really coming down. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Well, somehow I got water coming down my forehead. We'll figure that one out. The shield's closed. It's fogged up. That's the problem I got right now. It's totally fogged up. Avoiding the edge of the road there. I think I'll just go on this side here. Military control. Big and brown right now on the runoff.
Well, I stopped, and to be quite honest, I have no idea where I am. It's just that it's pouring so much, it wasn't worth going yet. And I need to find out where the heck I am. Anyways, overall, I think I'm relatively dry. My hands are a little bit prune-ish. And, but it's just pouring, so maybe it'll be like a tropical storm. It'll just dump like crazy and then might ease off. We'll just see. So what I did was I just pulled the bike underneath an awning here. The business is closed, so I'm not bugging anybody, and I'm dry, so to speak. Anyways, I gotta figure out where the heck I am. Back in a bit. Well, since this looks like it's gonna take a little longer than 2 or 3 minutes, which is true, so far it's been about half an hour, I went in search of some sustenance. Potato chips naturel and water without gas. So I just stopped in here. It's about 2 or 3 doors down from where I parked the bike under the shelter, and got me some water, got me some potato chips, and this fine lady says, don't worry, it won't last so long. So let's just see what happens. I'm like 67 kilometers out. You know, with all that water, you'd think it'd be cleaner by now, but look at that. That whole area there by the foot is dry. I was hoping the chain link area would get washed off, but not. The bags have been cleaned. It's nice. I'm glad to get rid of all the dust that was on there. Plate's still dirty, don't care. Would like the tire to get rinsed better. Maybe I'll run it through one of these drains. The rear tire. And even this side here is pretty dry. That's probably from me protecting it from getting wet. And everything else still needs cleaning. Oh well. It's a pouring. Well, it's only raining a little bit now. Kind of like a Vancouver rain, which is probably about as good as it's going to get right now. So I'm going to get going. I got 1 hour more, and hopefully the roads are good, and we'll see what happens. We're in Florencia, and we're at the Immaculada. Right, well, I am at the Immaculada Concepcion, which is basically a room and a very nice washroom. Well, look what I found. I found Pioncheria Vegetariana, and they've got vegetarian food and vegan food, so I'm going to have myself a dish. I can't wait. It's the first dish I've had in a long time that all looks like meat, but it's not. Offer lots of organic and vegetarian options. I was expecting nothing, to find nothing, to be quite honest. We've got some roasting Tostitos, fridge full of veggies, sausages, and hamburgers, and cheeses, breads. Florencia is the Puerta de Oro de la Amazona. It's the port of the Amazon, I guess. The Amazon River, maybe? I don't know. I tell you this though, it rained like a bugger today. Today was a crushing day of riding in the rain. Yeah, from the minute we started to the minute we ended. Pouring rain. It is what it is. It's what I got. But I'm here in Florencia and making my way down to Ecuador. Might be a few more days yet. We'll see how the weather shakes out. That was a downpour, man. I got here, had a nice meal. It's different because I was expecting to have vegetables and I didn't get vegetables, so that's life. But it was quite good. And then a little bit of a walk around just to sort of get it. It's not a very touristy town from what I can tell. It's very much a commercial residential town. Nonetheless, here I am. It's a nice hotel. We'll just see how things shake out. I hope you liked today's show, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. Click the bell so that you get notified when new episodes are released. Subscribe, it makes it so much easier for you to find it on your devices. And share with some friends. It's awesome sharing things with your friends. Give me a message, man. I love hearing from you guys. It's fantastic. Call to Ride will continue. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We'll see you in the next episode.